Yo, yo. Hey guys, it's David here from Social God. I want to introduce you to a concept today that is the overarching premise for how men need to show up in this modern world, this modern dating world. And that is called the front end guy, okay? So guys, this is why I've labeled it the front end guy. Casey Zander does something called front end game, but I'm going to take it a step further than that and say the front end guy. So you are the front end guy. The reason why you need to be the front end guy is that there's two main reasons these days why you need to be the front end guy and remain the front end guy. Now I'm going to miss some of these points, okay? I'm just laying this down. I'm just freeballing this one. I'm just freestyling this. I just want to get this uploaded. Basically, the front end guy, there are two reasons why you must be the front end guy. Reason number one is the front end guy is the guy that girls are genuinely attracted to. Okay? Think of the bad boy, think of the player, think of the alpha chad. Think of all that stuff. You need to be able to genuinely get her to desire you, okay? Genuine burning desire, as Rich Cooper says, yeah? So that is the first reason. The first reason to be the front end guy is to ensure that there is physical attraction from her, okay? The second reason is basically because of what is currently happening in the dating market, okay? We are seeing divorce rates through the roof. We are seeing women not committing to men anymore, okay? So they're always looking for the better deal, okay? So girls are always hypergamous, so they're always looking for the better deal, right? So essentially what that means is she is eventually going to leave you anyway. All relationships end. There's lots of studies on this. There's lots of content on this on YouTube already. If you look at the top tier guys, Tom Brady, these guys, these elite athletes that are being divorced by their wives, okay, because they got bored of the situation or bored of the guy, when literally they are the best examples of alpha chad men you're ever going to find on this earth, and they are still getting divorced, yeah? So there's a very strong argument now for, even if you meet a girl, even if she is your dream girl, even if you have a happily ever after, eventually that music is going to stop and she's going to go chase another guy. Who's she going to go and chase when you've been emancipated and brought down a couple of pegs? She's going to go and chase the front end guy. So reason number three on the front end guy is that it's actually easier. If you are the front end guy, right, you don't have to deal with all the bullshit. You don't have to deal with all the drama, all of the relationshipy stuff, oh my God, and all of the nagging and the fucking constant criticism and the, checking up on you, and you don't have to deal with any of that bullshit. You keep it light, you keep it fun, you keep it happy, you remain the front end guy. The front end guy is the guy that the girls like to go out on adventures with. He's got a ski boat, he's got a jet ski, he's got a cool car, he goes traveling, he does Latin dancing, he's a fitness guy, he does this, he's cool, he's fun, he's hip, he's fucking doing things, people. He is the front end guy, okay? So what you need to do is you need to position yourself as the front end guy, okay? Don't worry about Mr. Relationship guy over here, because what happens is, basically, and I've seen this with my own eyes, okay? Girls will be out there living their best life, YOLO, and then when they hit 30, they want to find a guy and settle down with. Now, who do they find a guy and settle down with? They find a guy and settle down with Mr. Nice Guy, Mr. Reliable. It's called alpha fucks and beta bucks. Yeah? So this is why we need to remain the front end guy. I'm putting this video up on YouTube because I want this to be out there that you need to remain the front end guy. There is a lot more points to uncover here on the front end guy as opposed to Mr. Nice Guy. You want to be the front end guy, Mr. Bad Boy, Mr. Alpha Chad, Mr. I don't give a fuck. Basically, the reason for that, now girls will be like, nah, players, nah, is I'll refer here a link to how players become players. I mean, Dr. Ryan Teraban from PsycHacks, a psychologist, actually tells you how men become players, okay? And it's not because they were players to start with. No. It's not because they were players, they were born players. It's because they got broken up with. They've been through the battle of life. They've got a few bruises and scars from relationships, yeah? And so basically what it is that players are made, not born. Players are made, not born. And basically what happens, except for Alpha Chad, what happens is that you can be the front end guy. A front end guy doesn't need to get bogged down in relationship drama. The front end guy is constantly working on his own fitness and his own appearance. The front end guy is in control of his own time and his own emotions. The front end guy is living for now, okay? The front end guy is fun. The front end guy brings out the best in the women that he is around because they're having fun. Okay, they're not trudgy and drama and nagging and complaining and you ain't doing this for me, you ain't doing that for me, except you took her out fucking, 3 times that month, yeah? So the front end guy, and I've been working on this for years, yeah? There's a lot more to come, but the front end guy is the guy that you need to be. You don't have to don't ever think about settling down at all. Okay, at all. Now, don't ever think about settling down. There's a point to this too, is like when the what are we question comes out, she should be asking that, not you, okay? Because you're the adored and she's the adorer, okay? So, another Dr. Ryan Teraban video clip. So, guys, the front end guy is the guy that you need to be because you're working on your fitness, you're working on your physique, you're working on your money, you're working on your health, you're working on your appearance, you're working on your fun, adventure, travel, whatever you want. You're working on you. You are putting the front end guy first, and the ladies, it spikes attraction, and then basically you can be the front end cool guy. And then basically you can be the front end cool guy and have fun with the girls until the fun wears off, and then you just, they'll drift off and you go do whatever you want to fucking do. But you got to remain the front end guy because the front end guy is where the fun is at. Okay, guys? You have to remain the front end guy. There is no reason to be any other thing than the front end guy. And the G-Man Speaks actually talks about this too. The player, the bad boy, the front end guy knows how the game works, okay? The reason why he knows how the game works is he has been given feedback from the market, from the dating market, on what works and what doesn't work. And he has basically amplified what works and basically refined that again and again and again, that process, until he becomes that guy that just knows how to run game, okay? Knows how to run game well, whether it's cold approach, social circle, or dating apps. The front end guy basically can and does make things happen, and he is the archetype that you need to be. So I've got a lot more to talk about on this topic. I will delve deeper into it a little bit more, but a couple of quick points to recap is the front end guy basically is always working on himself and basically is spiking attraction by being attractive. The front end guy is spiking attraction by being attractive, okay? The front end guy, number one, is tapping into the woman's emotions for fun and playfulness and adventure and fantasy, okay? So number one is you are tapping into the woman's fantasy of her ideal man, okay? You are becoming the archetype. You are creating the archetype in which she goes, wow, that's an attractive guy and I would like to meet him. Now, how are we doing this? We are creating genuine burning desire with our physical attractiveness, with our persona, with our archetype, with our communication, with our fun and adventure and all of that stuff. And then point number two is that we are not getting bogged down in the weeds of a relationship. We are keeping it light. We are keeping it fun. We are keeping it, we are keeping it, cruisy, easy come, easy go, which is fine, okay? Now, the reason for that is that underlying all of that is we know that girls can leave us in the drop of a hat. So we're basically not investing too much. We're not investing too much on that front end. That's why the front end guy is winning. That is why the front end guy is safe, okay? The front end guy is not investing too much of himself into the relationship with her because he knows through experience that all women eventually leave, okay? So he knows through experience that relationships generally don't last forever, okay? So that is why he is the front end guy. He is playing in that front end fun zone. He's playing in the fantasy land space, okay? And that is him. It's almost like, think of the persona of a male stripper, okay? Think of the persona of a male stripper. The male stripper basically is just literally doing things to keep him in the physical shape and everything he has to in order to continue being a male stripper, right? So he's exercising a lot. He's probably, dating a lot. He's probably doing this, he's doing that. He's looking after his appearance. He does lots of fun things, all of this stuff, right? So he is the front end guy. The male stripper is the front end guy. If you think of the absolute archetype of a male stripper, he is the front end guy, yeah? So that is what you want to aim towards because that is the persona that is going to draw genuine burning desire, okay? And then the second point is you're keeping it fun and light and you're not getting caught up in the weeds. You're not get caught up in the mud of a long-term relationship because we know that the relationship is for the girls, okay? A relationship is for the ladies. A relationship is, if you think about it, a relationship is all about the girls, okay? They're just stringing you along in order to gain access to resources and whatever those resources are, whether it's time, attention, money, companionship, whatever it is, they're trying to put you into their box, okay? The front end guy doesn't go into their box. The front end guy lives in his own little box. He lives in the fun box. And that is why the front end guy is the guy you need to be. All right, guys? The reason why he doesn't get bogged down in the mud of a long-term relationship is because he's already been there. He's already had the narky comments and the criticism and all of that stuff from a lady in the past. So he doesn't need to be that anymore because he knows that's not actually his true calling. That's not actually going to help him in the future. So he positions himself as the front end guy because girls just want to have fun, okay? Girls just want to have fun. I mean, Cyndi Lauper wrote a song about it, guys. So all you're doing as being the front end guy is you're just tapping into that emotion. You're just tapping into that fun, okay? So there's a lot more to come on this topic, but I just wanted to put this video down so that I could upload it. So there's a lot more to come on this topic. I just wanted to put this video down so that you guys can understand the front end guy is the only guy you need to be. The front end guy has spikes attraction from body game. The front end guy basically does not get bogged down in long-term relationships unless he wants to, unless he chooses to, okay? It may be, you never know. He may, you know, the girl of his dreams may come into his life, but he doesn't go looking for long-term relationships. He is looking for fun, casual interactions because he is the front-end guy. So, it's David here from Social God, and peace out.